Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. School taught us to believe that the class topper would top in life and the indifferent backbencher would struggle. But reunions often prove otherwise. Life does not grade us like exam scripts. It rolls the dice, and at times networking and the right timing take us places. Valluvar seemed to have realized this truth a long time ago. What did he have to say on knowledge versus wisdom?
Sitting in the lobby of a hotel, waiting to attend a session. Having arrived early, I had an hour to spare. Rather than going home and returning, I chose to relax and observe the world around me. The hotel was abuzz with preparations for a reunion. A gathering of men in their 50s, likely former classmates meeting after decades. As the guests began arriving, loud cheers and animated conversations filled the air. I watched them, sipping my tea, captivated by the waves of nostalgia that seemed to wash over them. There is something both heartwarming and melancholic about reunions. Heartwarming because time had softened old rivalries, leaving only camaraderie. Melancholic because life has played its capricious hand. Those once dismissed as failures now shone like stars, while the once envied prodigies had faded into anonymity. I was reminded of a verse by Na Muthukumar, one of modern Tamil literature's finest poets. He is also a film lyricist, titled 5th Standard A Section. Na Muthukumar is no more, but still his poetry echoes in my memory. When in 5th Standard, the teacher asked one day, "What will you be when you finish studying?" Kavita and Vanita, who alternated in securing the first rank, chorused, "Doctor." Today I see them sometimes standing in front of a ration shop or carrying their children to school. L. Suresh Kumar, who said engineer, failed in 12th and joined his father's shop. C. N. Rajesh, who said he would manage his father's newspaper stall, is now a research oncologist in New Jersey. Chella Babu, who aspired to be a pilot, is a government clerk. Only Chubby Suresh is doing what he wished. He wanted to be a teacher, and today he teaches 5th standard kids in our school. "You're the only one who kept your word," I told him. He wiped the chalk dust from his hands and smiled. "Yes, but I never ask my students what they want to become." When we were children, sitting side by side on wooden desks marked with green ink inventory numbers, the world felt fair and equal. Our uniforms were the same. We shared our lunches, drank from each other's water bottles, and endured punishments together. Laughter rolled freely. Tears were wiped away with small, kind hands. More than anything, we dreamed the same dreams. With the naive confidence of youth, we believed that life would be just and fair, that the class topper would top in life, that the indifferent backbencher would struggle. We were repeatedly told that effort always equaled success. But life is an unusual classroom. Unlike school, where lessons precede tests, life tests us first and teaches us later. It is a mischievous storyteller, delighting in unexpected plot twists. We all remember our farewell day. We signed autographs, took photographs, and promised that our friendship would endure time's relentless march. And yet, slowly, almost imperceptibly, we drifted apart. One day, years later, a WhatsApp group is formed, reconnecting us with old names, familiar yet distant. And then we see what nobody warned us about. The backbenchers have outshone the front row achievers. The class clown now commands boardrooms, while the golden boy of school struggles to find relevance. The girl who once thundered on debate stages now hesitates to voice her opinion at home. The quiet one, whom nobody ever noticed, is now a celebrated bureaucrat. And we ask ourselves, how did this happen? Nobody told us that life does not follow the predictable equations of the classroom. That intelligence matters, but timing matters more. That hard work is invaluable, but networking often determines success. That life does not grade us like exam scripts, it rolls the dice. Sometimes we land on a square where a ladder lifts us higher. Other times we find ourselves at the mouth of a snake that drags us down into unseen depths. Thiruvalluvar smiles at us from across the centuries, reminding us that the world has its own intricate balance, one we may never fully grasp. Iruveru Ulagaththu Iyarkkai, Thiruveru, Thelliya Raadhalum Veru. Twofold is the way of the world. One path glows with wealth and success. The other is walked by those with knowledge and wisdom. Who are we but mere travelers in this vast, unknowable design of creation? As I was summoned for my meeting, I took one last glance at the old friends in the lobby. Time had aged them, but their laughter remained untouched. Life's mysteries may be unfathomable, but the universe, in its kindness, grants us small mercies. For in moments like these, differences dissolve. Titles and power equations fade into oblivion. The brief reunion returns them to the warm home of the classroom, where there were no disparities, only shared dreams. Thank God for small mercies, I whispered to myself and walked away, carrying with me the bittersweet poetry called life.